What's up, guys? Silver here with another Halo Reach achievement guide. This time we are doing part 2 of our 9-part series for completing this game on Legendary Solo. So we're going to start this up. We have a DMR. Going to be 4 grunts charging our position here. They're going to be climbing over the barricade here in front of us. So we're going to take those guys out, lay into them with the DMR, hopefully get some more headshots than I do. Struggling here. I got 2 of the 4. This guy I'm just laying into his backside with the DMR. And where's the other one? There he is. We got him. Okay, now we're going to move up the left side. There are going to be 2 jackals up here normally, but this time there is not. They either ran away or they didn't even come up here yet. But they're going to come up in a second. So I just got more ammo on that corpse, more DMR ammo, and a health pack if you need it. And these 2 jackals that I was mentioning, they did make their way up here eventually. And we stole one of their plasma pistols. That's important. So you have a DMR and a plasma pistol. And that is the noob combo, my friend. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you use the plasma pistol to overcharge and take down the shield of an elite or a brute if the brute is shielded. Take down the shield of a shielded enemy, essentially, and then you can just switch to your DMR to finish them with a headshot real quick. So we're going to do that with these elites down here. Like this one. Like so. Just overcharge plasma pistol and then finish off with a headshot. Easy enough. That's what we're going to do with this guy here, charging us. Simple. And this guy's a big priority. He's got the concussion rifle. That's the biggest, baddest elite in this section. So we could breathe a little easier now that he's dead. So you kind of want to prioritize him if you can. If he's too far away, then, you know, don't push forward if you can't push forward. But if he is as close as he was right there, you want to definitely take him out. So we have 1 more elite to go. There's 4 in this first section here. And we're going to push forward. We killed all the grunts and jackals and elites, except for this one. Here's the final one. And don't get too excited. There are 4 skirmishers down there. So when you start pushing forward, they will chase after you. I'll come right at you, bro. So we're going to come up here, grab this sniper rifle. You don't want to use it until this upcoming part. We're going to save it for later. So we have a DMR and a sniper rifle ready to go. So we're going to go up here. We're going to get more DMR ammo. There is a health pack if you need it. And here's the health pack. Here's the DMR ammo. And we're going to grab the target locator. So we're going to juggle the sniper and target locator here up to this tall light gray trapezoid type thing right here that I'm pumping right here. And we don't want to go over this gray line or that gray line when the door opens. We want to go right in between those 2 gray lines. So we're going to hang out here and go in between those 2 gray lines. So we'll grab it. That'll cue the door to open. We're going to juggle it over to this light gray trapezoid, like I was saying, this little platform here, and then go in between those 2 light gray lines that have now turned into caution tape of sorts. If you do go over those light gray lines, the sniper actually gets stuck in the ground, so then we can't use it. But we have it here, and you can see I juggled it up onto that rock on the left. You want to put it up there because if you leave it like kind of behind you right now, these Wraith mortars will blast it, and they could potentially blast it like outside of the map or something, and you can't find it. Even if they blast it around and it's still reachable, it's still just annoying to have to go find again. So just put it up on the rock. Make sure when you're dodging these Wraith mortars that you don't go up on that rock and draw fire towards the sniper. So we have the first Wraith down. Going with the second Wraith now that the target locator is recharged. Target locator? What was I saying? I don't know. Anyway, the target locator is spent. The Wraiths are down. Grab that sniper. So we have a DMR and snipe combo now. Finish off those remaining ground troops. There's always 1 elite and like 3 grunts. So watch out for those. Don't get excited just because of the Wraiths are down. You still got to check around, see what's still roaming around. But there's a rocket launcher up on the kind of the rocky hill there. So grab that. I juggled the rockets down here with the sniper. I'm going to grab the sniper myself, give the rockets to one of the Marines, and you're going to get that Marine with the rockets to get in your passenger seat. You're going to get Cat to go in your turret. So that worked out pretty well that time. Sometimes it takes a while because the AI for your friendlies here sometimes isn't that great. Sometimes they don't like to get in how you want them to get in. We're going to peek over the hill here, and we're going to have this rocket guy lay into him along with Cat on the turret. Unfortunately, you can't give anybody from Noble Team the rockets or anything for that matter. So we got to give them to the Marines But the good thing about your friends having the rockets is the rockets A, lock on, and B, they're infinite ammo. So we're going to bail out here and snipe that gold elite on top. He's got a plasma launcher, so he could really do some damage if you don't take him out right away. So I hopped out right before we even went into this section and took him out. He takes 4 shots, as you can see with the sniper, so that's why we grabbed the sniper there. And we're going to start doing a big loop around this section, and we're going to go, I guess it's clockwise. But yeah, just go this direction, whatever this direction is. And this way, the rockets will take them out. Cat will help out with the turret, of course. And just do a few laps here. It might take a little extra time, a little more cautious of a tactic, but it works out very well. If you go straight down the middle, there's obviously more opportunity for the rocket guy to do more damage, but also there's a much higher chance that you will be stunned with an overcharged plasma pistol, and then you'll just be a sitting duck for any grenades coming in or just any kind of plasma fire at all, so you'll probably die if you get stalled in the middle of the battlefield there. So we're just going to circle around it. And after going around 3 or 4 times, I heard a spirit coming in. So I decided to back off. I'm going to hop out again, and I'm going to take out these 2 elites that were just dropped off with a sniper. So that was pretty good, if I do say so myself. On the run, took them out. You could wait for them to stop running. I just was feeling ballsy there, so I took them out. Hopefully you take them out with 1 shot as well. 1 shot to the head for those guys, and they'll go down. If not, just go for like a body shot and then finish them off with an additional one. And also you could finish them off with a DMR as well. And another Phantom has come in to drop off some ghosts. So we have enough sniper where we could do some damage on these ghosts, because vehicles in this game get shredded by snipers, actually. So we're going to do that. 3 for you, and then we'll finish him off with a DMR. Or actually, he just died before the ghost even blew up. And we'll do the same here, because we're done with the sniper here, so we can just waste all the bullets on weakening these ghosts here. And we'll finish this guy with our DMR. And we'll hop in here. The alternate strategy, if you don't have any sniper bullets left, if you wasted them all on that gold elite and then those 2 other elites with the concussion rifles, you could just start driving around here like we were before. So no worries if you're out of sniper. It is more risky because the ghosts are pretty good at shooting, taking your shield down pretty quickly. So you kind of want to keep your distance, but this is another way to do it. At this point, I advise not to drive through the center of the map, but there were only like 2 people left, so I was feeling cocky there. Now we're going to hop out. We're going to go exchange our empty sniper for the plasma cannon, or whatever it's called, plasma launcher. There it is, and there's DMR ammo on top here. Atop here? I guess that would have worked. I should have just kept saying that. Yeah, hit the button, hop in your Warthog. The gun is back online, and we are going to... This Warthog is actually in pretty good shape, but why not grab a fresh one? Totally fresh. I guess one reason you wouldn't want to do that is because it takes a long time to get your friendlies into the proper seating positions, like I was mentioning earlier. So it wasn't as smooth this time. It took me like a minute to get everybody in how I wanted, so I just cut that part out of me trying to struggle to get everybody seated properly for like a minute. And now we're speeding this part up. So we're just going to go back the way we came. This is where the Wraiths were destroyed. And we're going to go over here. We have the new hog, and we have Cat in the back, and our Marine with the rockets in the passenger side, which is exactly how we want it. So we have the plasma launcher. I'm going to bail for a second and try to take out the Revenant down here. But unfortunately, he's out of sight, and I can't exactly leave the Warthog for too long, because then these guys bail, and one of them tries to drive it, and the other one gets on the turret. And I don't like that, because they're awful at doing any of that. Anything what I just said, any of that is they're just not good at. So we're just going to drive forward and kind of into this next section, just so we could regain our shield here. Then we're going to cut back and do it again. The rocket guy should be pretty effective. One effective strategy is to just circle this area, and the rockets will take out the enemies here. There is a risk of the enemies killing the rocket guy, though. So I'm trying to thin out their numbers with this plasma launcher, especially this Revenant here. So slowly and surely, there we go. That should be pretty good. Looking good. All right. Hey, get back in your seats. I can see you're eager to drive. I don't want any of that. There's a Warthog there, bro. You can't run through it. Hop in. Get in. All right. So we're good here for the most part. There's still some enemies over here that are alive, so we'll just keep on driving around, make a couple laps. That was a nice one. And there is one more elite at least alive, I know. We're just going to make another lap or two. If you don't have the plasma launcher, for whatever reason, if you can't find it or you lose it, you could just drive around and hopefully the rocket guy will take out everybody. But again, sometimes he dies from the incoming fire, so he's not invincible like Cat. We're going to run over here and grab the sniper rifle just for the hell of it. I don't think I actually used the sniper rifle for anything, but better to have than an empty plasma launcher, that's for sure. So before you hit that button, you want to hop in the hog again, because again, these guys like to get out, and we want them to be in so we can move as soon as possible once we hit this button. Hit the button, hop in, and we are going to drive all the way over here. Back the way we came. And we're just going to hang out for a little bit because the Phantom will be coming in. The Phantoms are actually pretty devastating, the turrets they have on them this game, so we're not going to deal with any of that. We'll just hang out over here while they unload their troops. Watch them fly away, drifting ever so slightly, listing towards the left, or the right. Their right, our left. All right, looks good, looks pretty clear. So he just dropped off a bunch of skirmishers. So it'd be pretty easy to, not easy, but they're pretty manageable with a DMR. Doing some flips here. So you could just hop out and take them out with your DMR if you want, or you could just kind of keep driving and let your rocket guy do the work. Dealer's choice. Really being conservative here, driving forever. I think I'm thinking like, should I go for a DMR kill or should I just keep driving around? I don't know. So I'm just gonna let these guys sit here for a little bit, park it. Hopefully they take people out on their own. And I'm gonna hop in here with a DMR. There's a health pack right there, nades, assault rifle. And on top here, there are a couple more skirmishers, so we're going to take them out with headshots. They don't have any shielding or anything, so you could headshot them once for the kill. Activate that button up there. And we are going to wait for the Pelican to drop off another hog. And this hog is an upgrade, actually, because it's actually a Gauss hog. And apparently there's still a couple skirmishers alive. There we go. Alright, now we're good. So this Pelican is flying in. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get Cat in the back of the Gauss hog, and we're going to get the rocket guy in the passenger seat. And again, this gives me issues, this playthrough. So I'm just going to cut that like minute out of them not cooperating. So now we have a Gauss hog, and we're going to go back, not the way we came. We're going to go back to this first section that we went to. We're going to avoid that snowy beach area because a Revenant spawns there, which is tougher to deal with than that lowly ghost. You could probably easily take him out with the Gauss hog, but it's just a little safer to deal with the ghost. Plus this side, it's easier to just drive straight up the side here. Like so. We didn't have to deal with any of those people. If you go the other way, it's actually a lot tougher because you have to kind of drive through a bunch of Revenants and ghosts. It's easier to avoid them coming from this way. So we activate that button. It is not opening as fast as I would like. And I'm just checking my 6 here, making sure nobody's coming up from behind. We're going to drive in here, drive up to the barricade, hop out, and actually get on the back, get on the gun. Kind of checking around to make sure they're not about to take me from behind. But you can take out these jackals and elites. They're just going to kind of charge your position here. But they're easy enough to take out because you got this Gauss hog. So just kind of hang out here for a little bit. Oh, I saw my reticle turn red again. Nobody behind me. I'm actually going to back up, and we could actually move the Gauss hog into this next area to help us out with these hunters. So you want to back up on the Gauss hog again, and you want to shoot the corners of these barricades, kind of forming like a V or a U shape that you could drive through. It looks like those are about as damaged as they're going to get. So now we're going to drive through. It takes a handful of tries. It's kind of lucky, but you just want to drive straight at the gap there. A little bit of luck involved here. So just drive. Might get a little stuck, but just keep working the steering wheel back and forth. And we're through. So we're going to get up here. Be careful. There might be a couple more people alive that you didn't take care of, like this guy with his pretty little needler. There he goes. And now we just got the hunters up here, which are very annoying to deal with if you don't have this Gauss hog. But we have the Gauss hog, so that's the good news. So just park it right about here. The hunters start off towards the left, and then they move their way towards the right, because that's where a bunch of Marines are hanging out. I'm just patiently waiting for them to move into my line of sight, which this one has. So he's down. And hunters, of course, always come in pairs, so be ready for the second one. You could drive up closer to take them out faster, but that's obviously more risky, so. And I'll take this in here, I suppose. There's going to be 2 or 3 grunts and an elite in here. Took that guy with a DMR. Then that guy with a Gauss hog. And now there's an elite hanging out in the little room there. I was going to run around and assassinate him, and then Cat just ruined everything. Guess we'll go around and assassinate him from this side. Oh, we got a noob combo. Even better. An even better idea is to grab a plasma pistol from a fallen grunt and noob combo that guy. And what I should have done was kept the plasma pistol. There's no reason I should have this sniper. But I took it anyway. Don't be me. Do as I say, not as I do. Exchange the sniper for the plasma pistol. We'll make this next hallway section a lot easier. What up, Cat? Alright, so we're going to go up this elevator. There's going to be 3 grunts and an elite with a concussion rifle in close quarters, and that's the reason why I want a plasma pistol. So we're going to run up here. There's the grunts. Hopefully we kill them right there, so then we could have a chance at grabbing the plasma pistol. So, got two down at least on the grunt side. You can see this be pretty difficult to take out this elite without a plasma pistol, but fortunately for me, there's one right. Yep. There's one right here, right on top of the plasma grenade he just threw. So yeah, now we're back at square one. This is where we should be with a plasma pistol. One burst to him, and then a headshot to finish him off. And that's how it would work if you didn't grab the sniper the whole time. So we're pretty much done here. You want to kill a couple jackals for good measure, just to make your sprint across a little easier. Not 100% necessary. Now we're just going to sprint across to that doorway on the other side. There's going to be a couple grunts in here. We'll take out 1 and 2 and 1. Didn't get that first one. And this is a big despawn up here, so we're going to go up this ramp, and we're not going to go into the next room across the bridge. We're not going to go in there. We're going to go onto this kind of window ledge type thing and just go across it. You don't have to kill this jackal. You can just sprint across. I decided to kill the jackal for good measure. And then we're just going to go on this ramp and keep going up. And by doing that and not going like through the normal pathway, we actually didn't hit a load zone, so it didn't spawn at a bunch of people up here. So normally there'd be some jackals. There'd be a pretty devastating elite up here. I think he has a concussion rifle, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played, actually not despawning him in a long time, so I forget if he has a concussion rifle or a fuel rod. He has something big and menacing, so grab the rockets at the doorway there we just passed and take out those 2 jackals. There's going to be 2 elites that are dropped off from this phantom here. I'm going to try to take them out. as they land. They land right about there. Looks like I failed to take either of them out, so I'm retreating. But I guess those are invisible elites as well, so that's why it's so important to take them out right away. Because once they land, you don't know where they are after that point, really. So now I'm just kind of staying far back. If I move forward, I'll definitely meet those invisible elites. I can see them on my radar too, and they're shooting me. We're in this little hallway here at the end of it. We're just kind of being conservative. Stay back. Use your rockets when you find them. There we go. Got both of them. There's a bunch of rocket ammo all over the floor here, so be on the lookout for that. And now all that remains is taking out these Banshees and this one Phantom. And I think that might be it. I don't see anything. Oh wait, there's something. There we go. There was a Banshee. And you know it's done when Emil says, "That's the way we get it done, Spartan." Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep watching, you could click on one of the related guides on the left side of your screen, and also be sure to subscribe by clicking on the scorpion icon and hitting that bell for notifications. You could also check out other social media links of mine down below in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.